Hello fashion lovers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mama One Creations and I'm happy to come your way again with a very nice tutorial I'm coming to teach you. Yes, today we are making a off-shoulder bubu dress. And 3 yards will be enough for this tutorial. So before we get started, I want to show you how I folded my fabric. Now this is the, let's take it that this is the fabric. You fold it into two like this and you fold it again. You fold it into two and you fold it again this way. Then since we are sewing an off-shoulder dress, you will go off by 4 inches. You will go off by 4. Can you see? You go off by 4 inches. So I'm using the paper as illustration so that when we get to our fabric we'll be able to illustrate the same thing on it. So we'll go off by 4 inches this way. So when you go up by 4 inches, we measure our shoulder to bust. You measure your shoulder to bust. So when you go up this way, you measure your shoulder to bust. So because it's a paper, definitely you know we can't get the measurement on the paper. So let's go to the fabric and we'll make the rest of the illustration there. Okay, so the materials needed shortly will be your tape measure, your scissors, your rule, and your chalk. So the fabric, it's black, and I would want you to pay attention and let's move right into the tutorial. So as I showed you earlier how to fold it, I have folded my fabric in that manner. So this is the length and this is the width. So we start by going off by 4 inches this way. Can you see that? We start by going off by 4 inches this way. I will measure shoulder to my bust. So shoulder to my bust will be 10. Will be 10. Can you see? To be 10. Shoulder to my bust will be 10. Okay. Then my bust round. My bust, I'll be using my hip measurement because my hip measurement is the largest measurement. So I'll be using my hip measurement. So my hip measurement is 42 divided by 4. 42 divided by 4, I would roughly get 10.5. So I would mark 10.5 this way. Then I would add, since it's a free dress, I would be adding some 5 inches as allowance. So in all, I'll be having 15 inches. So in all, I'll be having 15 inches. So I would take the 15 inches measurement downwards. I'll be taking the 15 inches measurement downwards this way. 15 inches measurement downwards. Then I'll come to my armhole. The armhole, I'll be using 12 inches. I'll be using 12 inches. Okay, let's make it 10. I'll be using 10 inches as my armhole. 10 inches. Then I will curve it. I will make a curve. I will make a curve. So downwards. Okay. Okay, so I have taken away the excess and I have shaped my dress. So right now I have my front and my back. So you can see this and this. I have my front and my back. So I'll be taking test 1. I'll be taking the front. I'll be taking the front, folded, Then I'll be taking my half length. So my half length is 17. So I'll be taking 17. My half length is 17. Don't forget I went off by 4 inches. I went off by 4 inches. So my half length will be 17. I'm taking 17 this way. Then my waist is 32. So I'll be dividing it by 4. My waist is 32. I'll be dividing it by 4, which will give me 8 inches. Which will give me 8 inches. So when I place the 8 inches this way, I would mark and go to the other side and mark 8 inches. So I can place the belt. I can place my belt there. So I had to cut 2 pieces of fabric. I think the measurement will be 4 inches width, and the length is any length of your choice. So I had to cut 2 this way, and I'll be sewing from one end to the other and turn it. So I'll go over to the machine and come back and show you. So after sewing the belt on the wrong side, I'm turning it to the right side. So I'm done turning the belt. So I'll need to open the front side this way. So you can see the measurements from my waist marked there. So I'm going to attach the belt, since it's an invisible belt inside. So I'm going to attach the belt this way, attaching the belt inside this way. So I'll go over to the machine and I'll sew it. Then before we go, I would like you to get your bias also. We are going to pipe it. Instead of piping it from the right side into the wrong side, we are rather piping the bias from the wrong side. We are piping it this way. We are sewing it this way. We are sewing it inside this way, and we'll be bringing it out this way. So the bias will be seen. The bias will be seen outside. The bias will be seen outside to give it a nice look from the outside. So I'll go to the machine and I will sew it from inside this way, and I will turn it out this way. And I'll do that also to the arm whole side. I'll do that also to the sleeve side. I will get to the machine, sew it, come back and show you. Okay, so I have joined it. I have joined the neckline. You can see that the bias is showing on the right side. So I'm going to spread it right side facing right side. I'm going to spread it right side facing right side, and I would sew right side facing right side this way, and I would sew it down. Then I'll sew it down. So I'll fold it into 2 this way. I'll fold it into 2 this way, and I would take a measurement of my shoulder round. So I'm folding it into 2 this way. So it's folded into 2 this way. So I'll take my shoulder round together with my arm. My shoulder round this way. Together with my arm is 44. 44 divided by 4. 44. 44 divided by 4 will give me 11 inches. 11 inches. So as I folded it together, as I folded it into 4 this way, I'll start from the middle. I'll take 11 inches. 11 inches. And I'll sew either 1 inch or a half an inch. I'll sew. So let me pin it down. Pinning it down this way. And I'll go over to the machine. I'll sew it. I'll sew it and sew this part as well. I'll sew this part as well. I'll close it up. I'll close it up. So when I'm done, I will come back and show you. So this is the dress. This is the dress. So you can decide to tie it around the waist. You can decide to tie it around the waist this way. Anyhow you style it, it's still beautiful. Yeah, so tell me how you look in the comment section. Thank you for staying tuned to my channel. Bye.